I am joining you today from the traditional territories of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and is now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples. I would also like to acknowledge that Toronto is covered by Treaty 13 with the Mississaugas of the Credit. Hello everyone, and welcome to Circle Time. My name is Christy and my pronouns are she and her, and I'm so happy that you're joining me today. So let's get started. Everybody sit down, sit down, sit down. Everybody sit down on the floor. Not on the ceiling, not on the door. Everybody sit down on the floor. Thank you. I hear something coming. Do you hear it? Chaga, 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 chaga. Again. Chaga, 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 chaga. The music train is coming, how are you? Choo, choo! The music train is coming, how are you? Choo, choo! The music train is coming, the music train is coming, oh, the music train is coming, how are you? Choo, choo! And we say hello to babies, how are you? Choo, choo! And we say hello to 1-year-olds, how are you? Choo, choo! And we say hello to 2-year-olds, and we say hello to 3-year-olds, and we say hello to 4-year-olds, how are you? Choo, choo! And we say hello to big kids, how are you? Choo, choo! And we say hello to grown-ups, how are you? Choo, choo! And we say hello to friends, and we say hello to families, and we say hello to everyone, how are you? Choo, choo! Today we have a very special Circle Time because we have 3 song requests. I'm so happy. The first song request is from our friend Maddie. And Maddie watches Circle Time every day with her mom. And she and her mom use FaceTime to watch Circle Time together with her friend Weston and his mom. So they get to share in this social aspect of Circle Time, which I think is awesome. I was so excited to hear about that, and I thought I would share that with you. So maybe if you have someone that you would like to share Circle Time with, you can do it over FaceTime or another video chat with another baby or a big kid or even a grandparent if they'd be into that. All right, so Maddie's favorite Circle Time song is Roly Poly, and that's a great place to start. So everyone show me your hands. Great, let's do it. Roly poly, roly poly, up, 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 up. Roly, roly poly, roly, roly poly, down, 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 down. Roly poly, roly poly, out, out, out. Out, 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 roly, roly poly, roly, roly poly, in, 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 roly poly, roly poly, fast, 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 roly, roly poly, roly, roly poly, slow, 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 slow. Roly poly, roly poly, loud, 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 roly, roly poly, roly, roly poly, soft, 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 roly poly, roly poly, touch your nose, touch your nose. Roly, roly, poly, roly, roly, poly. Touch your toes, touch your toes. Roly, poly, roly, poly. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Roly, roly, poly, roly, roly, poly. Tickle, 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 tickle. Yay, good job! Maddie, thank you for requesting Roly Poly. Maddie is 8 months old and she is just learning to clap and wave as she watches Circle Time. Thank you so much for telling me about that. Our next song is another great song for babies and for bigger kids, and it's called Little Red Wagon. So if you have a lap to sit on, please hop on. Bumping up and down in my little red wagon, bumping up and down in my little red wagon, bumping up and down in my little red wagon. Won't you be my darling? Uh-oh! One wheel's off and the axle's broken, one wheel's off and the axle's broken, one wheel's off and the axle's broken. Won't you be my darling? No problem. We're gonna fix it with the hammer. We're gonna fix it with the hammer. We're gonna fix it with the hammer. Won't you be my darling? Great job, everyone. We have another song request. Can you believe it? And this request comes from a little friend named Matilda. And her favorite song is the Raccoon song. And that's one of my favorites too. And look, here we have a little raccoon. In Toronto, we can easily find raccoons almost wherever we go. And this one lives at my house. Okay, are you ready? Maybe Humphrey, can you hold my raccoon? And I'll hold Humphrey because it's another lap song. Are you ready? Oh, the raccoon in my yard, it had 10,000 friends. It marched them up to the top of the hill and it marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. It marched them to the left. It marched them to the right. It marched them round and round and round, and it marched them out of sight. Whee! Great job! Let's try that one more time. Oh, the raccoon in my yard, it had 10,000 friends. It marched them up to the top of my house and it marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. It marched them to the left. It marched them to the right. It marched them round and round and round, and it marched them out of sight. Good job, everyone. Good job. And Matilda, thank you so much for asking for this song. Matilda's mom had a great idea. She asked us to make a bundle of all baby songs and resources so it's easier for new parents to find access to stuff that is applicable to them. So if you would like a lot of baby resources, you can check out our website. The link is below, or you can email us and we will send it to you. Okay, let's keep going. Are you ready to go on a rocket ship ride? Okay, let's go. Helmets on, whoop, and whoop. Ready? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Great job! Let's come back to Earth. Zoom, 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 we're going back to Earth. Zoom, 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 we're going back to Earth. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going back to Earth in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Great job! Wow, that moon is beautiful. The moon is round as can be. 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth, just like me. The moon is round as can be. 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth, just like me. Good job. What else do we have? The moon has 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth, but how about us? What's this? Humphrey has a head. And these ones are shoulders, knees, and toes. That's right. And here we have eyes, ears, mouth, and nose. This song is really fun in front of a mirror if you have a mirror that you feel safe using, or you can just do it with each other. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, eyes, ears, mouth, and nose. Yay! Good job! And maybe for the big kids, let's try it a little bit faster. Big kids, maybe you could stand up and do it on your own body instead of on your teddy bears. Are you ready? Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, eyes, ears, mouth, and nose. Great job! Wow, that was hard. Okay, let's hop in our rowboats. We're going to go for a rowboat ride. So again, you can have your baby or your bear sitting on, or even your big kid sitting on your lap facing out, or between your legs, turn your legs into a big V and put your baby between your legs on the floor facing you. And hold on gently. Are you ready? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Row, row, row your boat gently to the park. If you see a doggy, don't forget to bark. Very good. Oh, I've got a tricky one. Are you ready? Row, row, row your boat underneath the stream. Ha, ha, fooled you. I'm a submarine. Great job, everyone. We have just one more song. And this is a love song that we're going to sing in a few different languages. So if you have a baby or some kind of teddy, you can give it a cuddle because we're going to sing a love song. I love you, I love you. All day long I'm gonna sing my little song. I love you, I love you. Baby, I love you. Great! And if we want to sing that in French, we can sing Je t'aime. Je t'aime, je t'aime. All day long I'm gonna sing my little song. Je t'aime, je t'aime. Mahal kita in Tagalog. That's what they speak in the Philippines. Mahal kita, mahal kita. All day long I'm gonna sing my little song. Mahal kita, mahal kita. Baby, I love you. Lovely. And some people in China speak Mandarin. And so we can say, 我爱你. 我爱你, 我爱你. All day long I'm gonna sing my little song. 我爱你, 我爱你. Baby, I love you. Very good. And our last one, we can sing it in Spanish. Te amo. Te amo, te amo. All day long I'm gonna sing my little song. Te amo, te amo. Baby, I love you. Nice singing, everyone. If you have your own language that you speak at home, try to sing this in your language too. It's important for your child to hear your language. And if you would like to teach me how to sing it in your language, you can email below and I would love to learn it. I had so much fun singing with you today, my friends. And now it's time for our hugs. A hug is not a hug until you give it away. You give it away. You give it away. A hug is not a hug until you give it away. It'll come right back to you. A kiss is not a kiss until you give it away. Woo! Give it away. Woo! Give it away. Woo! A kiss is not a kiss until you give it away. It'll come right back to you. Woo! Woo! Our circle is over. It's over. It's over. Our circle is over. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, friends. Till next time.